Today's kind of weird day. My dad passed away 2017 in July. But today's his birthday, or would have been his birthday, December the 13th. 2022, so it's been 5 years. And yeah, I miss him. Reminiscing about my old dad. And, my mom gave me a picture of him when he was younger, and I made a video where there was an app that you could animate the picture, and I thought it was cool. My mom thought it was a little creepy because she said my voice kind of reminded her of him, and it was just too surreal. My voice had been different or something, but seeing the way he talked and kind of had some of his demeanor and chippiness and happiness, I guess. So it's like a chip off the old block. So yeah, remember my dad. Kind of miss him, kind of wish he could have seen the grandbabies. He had his own personality about things. He was kind of distant a little bit, I don't know if he's the older, but I got married. One of my new nephews, I guess, my dad stood there and he was like carrying the rings, I believe, ring bearer. And my dad put his hands on his shoulder, just, you need to behave, but he was always good and real calm. But the little boy was like real active, and he just stood there like real still and behaved, and so I remember that he didn't have to say nothing. And my dad was always, he'd never meet a stranger, and he'd always talk to people, and and sometimes he'd cut up, and he could change how he was interacting with people, and I just looked at him like in awe and shock, because my dad acted a certain way around me, and then he would act different around other people, and he said, well, you don't really know me that well, do you? And he knew what he's doing. And then one time we went to the park, and he took us park to just get out of the house on the weekend, and there were some other kids there, and he would, whatever I was doing, he was kind of riding me real hard and fussing about things and just little stuff, like nitpicky stuff. And he wasn't saying nothing to the other kids that was doing worse stuff. And he said, well, son, he said, you my son, and I love you, so I'm going to be harder on you than I am these total strangers. They're just, they're going to do what they want to do. And he was nice and cordial and friendly, but he wasn't concerned about their welfare. So, I took it as, man, why is he being mean to me? And and then another time, this is kind of funny, he went on ultralight. He always wanted to do it. And as I was kind of being a little smart, but not bad, but I thought it was kind of funny, but, he was kind of nervous. But here he is with a pilot in a little ultralight, and it looks like a go-kart, but it's bigger, and you go down, and it's like a little plane, but something could flip that thing upside down, and you crash, and it go up like 500 feet in the air. But he was on that, and I said, hey, Dad, what do we do if you get hurt or don't come back? How we get home? He took his middle finger and showed it to me as he was taking off. and my stepbrother, he was there looking at me like, he said, oh man, you don't need to mess with, you don't need to mess with him. You don't need to mess with him. And I was kind of laughing. My feelings got a little hurt, and I was just kind of laughing about it too. And just like, oh well, I guess we had to find our own way home if something happened. So, yeah. And then, as I got older, we used to meet like once a week at Waffle House, and you just talk about stuff, and used to go to his house for like holidays and stuff, and played probably about 2 or 3 games of golf with him. So just, I'd be able to talk to my dad, and every now and then I I just want to, I don't even have his phone number anymore, but I just wanted to pick up my phone and say, hey, Dad, what's going on? And, just for a second, then I forget that he's no longer with us. But I just wanted to remember my dad and wish him happy birthday. And I believe he's in heaven. And every now and then I'll just have a gut feeling that he's around. So it's kind of weird. But, yeah, just remember my dad for his birthday. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank y'all for watching. And we'll talk at you later.